what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing and demoing and like first impressioning the new Glossier Play line. I was so excited because I got a handful of DMs from you guys asking me to review some products from Glossier Play, and then I also got tagged by so many of you guys in the Glossier Play promo like things on Instagram, and you guys are like, please review Glossier Play. So I'm very excited. This is a really fun one. It's a whole new line from Glossier. It's a lot more, you know, colorful and like, we'll get into it. I hope you guys are as into it as I am. Before we get into it, please make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel just so you can stay updated whenever I upload new videos for you. And then I would also love it if you guys would come follow me on Instagram too, because that's where I am when I'm not here on my channel. If you guys have been with my channel for a while, then you know that like when Glossier Phase 1, when that set came out in like 2014 or 2013, whenever it came out, I got it like the first week it was released. I've been a hardcore Glossier fan since the beginning, so this is a really exciting launch because I have a handful of products from the line. So it's all like more amplified versions of Glossier. So it's more concentrated, more pigmented. There's like glitter and fun colors, all that stuff. So it's a little bit different than the original Glossier line, which I have some more Glossier products. Like the original Glossier products are very sheer, and it's much of like a skin is in type of vibe, very effortless, cool girl type of vibe. So I can't wait to play with these. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna use a lot of other Glossier products just so we can kind of keep the face mostly Glossier based. I'm actually gonna start off with the Lila Bee Aglow Face Mist. I've just really been liking this to kind of like spray all over my skin before I go in with makeup because I just think it creates a really nice base. So I actually didn't pick my products out. Glossier Play did send them to me. So they sent me kind of like this bronze trio. So we're gonna be using all bronzy colors. And then I also did get kind of like this rubber angled spatula tool, which I think is for the glitter, and then the Glossier Play sharpener. And then this is a little cleaning stick that you can actually sharpen to clean out any gunk that gets in the sharpener. So I thought that was really cool too. This is the Glossier Play Night Shine Concentrated Highlighter in Deep Copper, I believe this is the shade. Comes with a little doe foot, so I want to see if this is going to be a little bit too dark to highlight with, but I can use it. Oh yeah, it's a little bit darker than what I would use to actually like highlight my skin with, so I'm going to use it as an illuminator underneath the makeup because it'll just kind of give me a bronzy glow. So I'm just gonna like literally stripe it all over my face like this, and then I will just blend it in with my fingers, and then that way we'll kind of have a little bit more of an illuminated base. And I feel like in the summertime when I'm a little bit more tan, this shade will just go with my skin tone a little bit more, but it really looks nice as an illuminating base because you guys can see like my skin is just so much more glowy and it just catches the light on all the high points of the face. I'm digging it. So for my base, I'm gonna use the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint in the shade Dark, and I'm just gonna mix in a smidge of my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I'll do about this much of skin tint, and then the Giorgio Armani we'll just do that. And then I really think the skin tint applies the best if you just use your fingers, because it's so lightweight and fluid that honestly if you use a sponge, a lot of the product just gets sucked up. So you really just get the best and the most coverage if you use your fingers because they're not gonna soak up any excess product, and you can really just kind of take your time to blend it in. And this is actually perfect for using that illuminator under the skin because the skin tint isn't going to hide any of the illumination that we put on the skin. It's just gonna peek through and look really gorgeous and illuminated. To conceal, just kind of like brighten up the under eyes and everything, I'm gonna use the Glossier Stretch Concealer. In this, I wear the shade Dark 30. I think it's the best if you just pick it up with your fingers and just apply it directly to the skin. It's a super dewy, super creamy formula. So honestly, if you wanted more coverage, I've done this countless times. You can use the Glossier Stretch Concealer all over the face, and you can kind of use it as a foundation. Like honestly, if they came out with a cream foundation version of the stretch concealer, I think it would be really nice. The stretch concealer just makes your skin look really glowy and alive, and it has a great amount of coverage to it. So if you have any, you know, pesky spots or dark hyperpigmentation, the concealer builds really well and you can get amazing, completely full coverage with it. I've got a little bit of hyperpigmentation right here, so I'll just kind of press that into the skin and it'll just hide all those dark kind of like discoloration spots on around my mouth. I also like to conceal around my nose because I get so much redness around there that I just always put concealer there. So Glossier doesn't have a bronzer, but I want to keep up with the cream theme because we're also going to be using cream blush and highlight from Glossier. So I'm going to use a cream bronzer. This one's from Nude Sticks. It's in the shade Bondi Bay. And the way I like to apply this is just to kind of pick it up from the bullet on a brush and then just apply this pretty much the way you would apply a powder bronzer, because these Nude Sticks cream face nudie things, the name is so long, these set down to a matte finish. So they actually apply really easily and they're not really complicated. They just kind of melt into the skin and look super natural. And you don't have to apply them straight to the skin out of the bullet. You can use a brush and you'll get a little bit more control, which is nice. For blush, I'm gonna use the Glossier Cloud Paint. This one is in the shade Dusk, which is my absolute favorite because it's just a nude toned flush and it goes with whatever. It's gonna be, I think, the most universally flattering on more skin tones than the other ones. I do like the other ones too, but this one I think is just the easiest to recommend to people because it's the most flattering on the most skin tones, in my opinion. So I just kind of apply it all over the back of my hand. I pick it up on my fingers like this. And then I like to just kind of start right at the apple. Just kind of bounce it on the skin and you'll pull it back on the cheek like this. Just to kind of make it meet that bronzer and keep everything, you know, nice and blended and nothing's kind of stripey. And when you're applying these cloud paints, you're kind of applying them in like a patting motion and using that to blend. You don't want to be like pulling it across the skin because then you're just gonna disrupt the base underneath. So always just kind of use this like light pounce motion, go back in with your brush, kind of pounce it around, and then you can kind of softly blend all the edges. So I actually don't have Glossier Topaz on me right now because I completely use that up. It's such a gorgeous deep bronze cream highlight. I do have Quartz, but it's a little too light for me right now. So if you're more fair toned, I would definitely recommend Quartz because it's a little bit more suited for lighter skin tones. So I'm gonna go in with the Nude Sticks Hey Honey Glow. And I just like to kind of tap this on the skin straight out of the bullet. Just kind of apply it to all the high points of the face. And this is a really great cream highlight. It gives you a really nice like wet sheen. So I'll just kind of blend it out with my finger after I've applied it. And then I also do like to kind of tap my finger in the bullet and then just apply a little bit right on the inner corner of the eye. Oh, and I will also run some Boy Brow through my brows in the shade Brown. This is also running low, but I have enough to film this video for you guys, so that's all that matters, right? And if I forgot to mention, I wear the shade Brown. I might have forgotten to say that. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the Color Slide Techno Gel Eye Pencil in Pretty Penny, this as an eye base. So I'm gonna try to use this to kind of prime, because gel makes me think it's gonna be long wearing. Wow, it's really rich and creamy. There are, I hope the camera's picking this up, you guys can see there's like little fine glitters in it too. And then I'm gonna take a brush and just kind of soften out these edges just so there's no harsh lines. And honestly, I feel like this itself is a look because you get the bronze, but then it looks like you have those little pretty twinkling sparkles down there. But we have to try the glitter. This is the Glossier Play Glitter Jelly in Firewalk. It's like a really red orangey glitter with huge chunks in it. And we'll just apply this right to the eyelid. We'll do the same thing on the other eye, just kind of like patting it in place. I really like these bigger chunky ones. They look so cool. And I'm gonna kind of tap it into the crease like this, just so it kind of diffuses out a bit. I feel like this is really cool. I like how the upper lid is just like glittery and smoky, and then the under eye is really pretty much bare. But if you wanted to kind of amp it up a bit, we could take the glitter, or sorry, the highlight concentrate. I put it on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna pick it up with a pencil brush, and then, oh shit. I'm gonna pick it up with a pencil brush and then just kind of lightly apply this to the lower lash line, just to add like a little bit of shimmer down there. Look at this glitter, it is so fun. I feel like this would be so awesome for like a music festival or just like going out. Your eyes will twinkle under the lights. And the cool thing about this is, like, you guys can see I'm touching my eye, like I'm, you know, moving around my eyelid, and none of the glitter is coming up on my fingers. They're clean. So this is a glitter that self-sets. It's amazing. I can't get over it. Like, it looks so cool. I'm gonna pop on a little bit of lip liner. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. Stray cat in my backyard. It just caught my eye. Oh crap, I forgot we need to do mascara. I'm gonna use Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. I used up all my Glossier Lash Slick. I need to order more, but I really like all my Glossier products, so I use them often and I run out and have to replenish. So that's a good sign. You guys know that I'm actually using them because they run out. So now the last product that we have from the Play line is the Glossier Play Vinylic Lip, and the color I got is in the shade Pony. So has a little sponge tip applicator. You click the bottom and then the color should come out pretty soon. I always screw these up by clicking it too many times, and then there's just like an excess of product. Okay, I can see it. Oh, I love that. Like the first squeeze of the product, it looks like those Play-Doh heads. Oh, this is really pigmented. And this is such a good color. This is like a color that I'll actually wear every day. It's really creamy and just fully opaque. There's a little bit of flavor to it. Can't put my finger on it, but there's definitely a flavor. It's pleasant. All right, guys, so this is the finished look. I cannot get over this eye glitter. It's so amazing. Like, it just catches the light, and there's so many different like colors and like finishes going off in that glitter. And the main thing, like the standout of this glitter, is that you can seriously, like, I am rubbing my eyelids and then no glitter comes off. It sets to your eyes. I didn't use a primer other than the eyeliner, so that's really amazing. I really wish I was going out tonight so I could wear this look out. It's a weekday, I'm not going out tonight, but I wish that I was, because this glitter is so good. I'll definitely wear it out probably this weekend or something, and I'll update you guys if any feelings change toward these products. I really liked that Night Shine highlighter as well. The copper shade was a little bit too deep for me to use to actually, you know, highlight the face, but as an illuminator, I think it's really pretty, and you can still see it, you know, peeking out from behind the skin tint. The eyeliner pencil was really great. It's that nice copper shade, and it looks really good as an eyeshadow base for the glitter. And the lip is amazing. It's a lot more pigmented and kind of like impactful, aside from the other Glossier products, because they only have the Generation G lipsticks, which are more of like a blotted lip moment, and then they have the Glossier lip gloss. So it's really cool to see them come out with a product like this that has a ton of, you know, pigment and payoff. But this line is super fun, guys. It's like you can kind of add it in with your regular Glossier routine, and you'll still get like the Glossier look, but it's more amplified, and I think that's super fun. I will continually wear these products and update you guys if, you know, any feelings change toward them, but so far, so good. I love this glitter. Definitely the standout product for me. I would like to use the Night Shine highlight in a lighter shade so I could, you know, highlight the face with it, but overall, super loving all these products. I seriously, the glitter is just like, it keeps twinkling in the viewfinder, and it's so beautiful. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about Glossier Play, please feel free to hit me up in the comments down below. I'll always help you guys to the best of my ability. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye guys.